Good evening, everyone. Buenas
Hello.
noches.
No, that didn't say it. Oh, you could, I guess.
Guten Abend. I could do this. Should I do this demonstration in Spanish? I think I could pull it off.
I don't know about that though. Alright, let's see. I don't think I'm in the video yet. Alright. Let's see if people are coming in. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live demonstration. My name is Mari.
And I am Jerome.
And today we're going to be working on a stone pine.
Yes, Italian stone pine.
Italian stone pine. So please, we are happy to have you here with us. So let us know in the comments where you guys are from. We would love to hear where you guys are tuning in from today. And in the meantime, I'm going to be sharing this video in our group on Facebook. And if you're not part of that yet, the name is the Bonsai Supply family. So if you want to join us in a Facebook group, also check us out there. And you can also find us on Instagram as the Bonsai Supply, TikTok as the Bonsai Supply. We're actually going live on TikTok as well right now. So, all right, so we're live on TikTok and on YouTube. So let's see what we have here. I see. Good evening, guys. Brandon, hey Brandon. Hello from Arkansas or Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Arkansas, right?
Arkansas.
Hello to you. Hi both. Got out of surgery a few hours ago and
Woo!
thought I'd pop in and see how it's going. Couldn't stay away. Hey John. Well, we hope you're doing well, and that's great that you are out of surgery now and
Nothing stops you.
with us today. So that's awesome. Let me see. Cape Town, South Africa. All right. Good morning. Seems like it's good morning there. We are in Atlanta, Georgia, for those that don't know. And for us, it's 6 p.m. right now. So good morning, Percy. Los Angeles.
All right.
Awesome. Hi from Denver. A snowstorm here. Stay warm. Oh my goodness. That might be fun, but just for a little bit.
Here in Georgia, it only snows for 1 day out of the year, and that's kind of fun.
Yes. Let's see. Hi from Washington State.
Hello.
Columbus. Hi from Oakland, California.
All right.
Knoxville, Tennessee. All right. This is fun. This is fun. You guys, thank you for letting us know where you guys are from. Hi from Germany.
Guten Abend.
My goodness, you're gonna have to do this maybe
in German. I can do it. I can do it. I was offering earlier to do this presentation in Spanish.
Yeah, about that. I don't know. Okay, so Michigan. All right. From Florida.
All right. All right.
Right. Frost proof. Yes, that is true. Let me see. All right. Awesomeness. Thank you everyone for coming. Belgium. We have somebody from Belgium. Awesomeness. So, all right. So we have this stone pine here. Let us know, Jerome. What is this?
Yes. So this is an Italian stone pine, which is a Mediterranean species or tree. So it likes warmer climates, and it does not like to stay in a climate that is colder than a growing zone 7. So if you're in a 7 to an 11, you are perfectly fine to keep this tree. If you're in a colder climate, I recommend that you protect it once the temperatures start to drop below freezing. They like to grow in full sun like all pines do. Something that's very unique about stone pines in particular is that they, in nature, a natural tree doesn't have a lot of bottom branches. They have more of a oval-shaped, rounded canopy on top. So it's almost like a literati in a way, where you look at the trunk line and then the top of the tree will start somewhere in here. And they don't have any low bottom branches. So that's and they naturally grow like that. So that's something that we can consider if we decide to style this tree more for natural style. This is the small needle variety of stone pines. There's also a larger variety, and this is a small variety. And I think that's all I have to say. Basically, what I've done here, since Mari was talking a little bit, I went through the tree and I'm just cleaning up the brown needles. So I just grab the branches and I just kind of go like that. And I just remove all of the brown little needles. And the brown needles are the dead needles. I want to clean up the tree before I go ahead and style it. And that's why I'm wearing gloves too, so that I don't get pricked. I can easily reach into the tree and just get rid of all of those dead needles.
Yeah, so I guess, you know, also our regular plan is to pick a front.
Yes.
So we can bring that up to you guys, which front you think will be the best one. So we can give you a 360 of this tree, and Jerome is gonna pick two fronts, and you guys are gonna pick the one you think is the best.
All right. So let's see. So I obviously look at the base of the tree, but I'm also looking at the branch structure, and I think this right here is probably my first choice. And then I'm gonna use a wire as a second choice. So this is the first choice. Boom, boom. This would be boom, boom. So I think the second one would be right in here. Pretty much the opposite side. So the metal chopstick is my preferred front, I think, just because it has a nice section here and it spreads really nice to this side. All the branches look really good from this front. And then the second option would be this section here in the back with the wire. And this kind of shows a little bit more movement in the trunk, but then there's the branch structure is not that good on this side, as good as it is on the other side. So
okay, so
that's kind of what I'm choosing from.
Let's see what you guys think. So
yes.
Front, this we're gonna call it what? Metal stick?
Metal stick.
Metal stick. See you guys. And then we go
Wire stick.
Wire. You can barely see it, I think. But this is the other front.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, guys. So let us know what do you think that we should choose as a front? Is it the metal stick or the wire? So we are here to please you and to transform this tree. So let's see. Let's test you guys. Metal or wire?
Also, I guess while you guys decide, I'm going to talk to you about two styling ideas that I had in mind. The first one would be to style this tree like a bonsai, where we have lower branches and we, lay them out and we stagger them throughout the tree. And the other option would be to style this tree a little more natural and just have the canopy much further up, show a lot more trunk, and almost style it kind of like a literati style with a more rounded canopy. I'm up for both. There's no right or wrong answer here. Whatever you guys prefer.
Okay, well, I'm seeing here, it looks like everyone likes the metal.
Good.
So, metal
Whew.
it is.
Whew.
All right, let's see. So now that we decide the front, we're gonna
decide the style at the same time.
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
Well, you already talked about a style, right, that you want to go with. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, of course. So there's two styles that I have in mind. Both are going to be really informal upright. One is very much like a bonsai where we have lower branches and, a very nice even canopy throughout. And the other option, number two, which I think I prefer in this particular tree, would be to have a canopy that starts up higher and is a little more rounded, just to mimic what these stone pines look like where they grow in nature.
Okay, so what are our two options?
Those are the two options. Either the bonsai or the natural style.
Okay. Okay. So we want it more looking like a bonsai or want it more looking like a
Natural
regular
tree.
tree?
Yes.
Let's see. I like the idea of making it look like it will grow in nature. Then also we have traditional style. I think the natural umbrella shape looks strange at a small scale.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, maybe we can do something in between.
So we have 50-50 right now.
50-50.
Natural style will be great. So we have a natural style. Vote. All right.
I mean, I guess what we can do is do kind of a natural style, but start the canopy up a little higher, just so that we have that stone pine, in there a little bit, and then make it from here on up like kind of like a bonsai style. I think that would be a nice in between. Yeah. I think everybody will be happy.
All right. And so far, I think natural is winning.
Natural is
winning.
winning.
I like your approach.
Yeah, I mean, I think this tree would look good in that natural look. That's why I'm taking off that first bottom branch.
So natural style, because you seem to have interesting bifurcations towards the top. Difficult to judge with that much foliage. Yes.
It is very difficult to judge. And that's why that's the next step that I'm doing here. So as I'm cleaning up these needles, I'm also going to go through and remove everything that I don't really want to have here on this tree. So like there's a lot of like little growth that comes from in between branches and the trunk, like armpit sections I will call these, like little growth like that comes from right in between the trunk and the branch. I'm going to go ahead and remove these because I'm not going to use these for anything. So that's something that I do at this stage as well. And keep removing these dead needles.
So that's definitely the hard part to work with pines, the needles, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get pricked a lot. And I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me, if I don't wear gloves, my entire skin is completely red and really itchy at the end of the night. So
definitely wear gloves.
Yeah, that's what I prefer.
I love the pine smell too.
Oh yeah, they should make this into a cologne. I would wear it.
I'm sure there is some sort of.
Well, if not,
pine.
we just gave you guys an idea.
I know there is like breeze or those
Febreze?
things. Yeah.
I think there's also a car smell like that.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What does it got here?
Okay, this branch I like a lot.
I do see Ron is connecting from Denver.
Cool.
Hey, Ron. From Portugal. That's awesome. From Illinois. Awesomeness.
Cool.
All right, and I have your first question.
Fire.
So, can you talk about juvenile foliage versus mature foliage on a stone pine? I prefer to keep mine juvenile.
I'm not sure what that looks like. The mature foliage on a stone pine, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure about that. But if it's kind of like on a junipers, I would probably prefer it like mature growth. But like some junipers, like a procumbens, for instance, goes in and out of mature growth and juvenile growth constantly. Like it goes back and forth. I don't think I have a preference. It's something that comes with age. The mature foliage on a lot of these trees. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, so does this species backbud easily?
Yeah, from experience, as soon as you open up the canopy and you clean up the inside section and you let enough light through, I would say to 99% of all species backbud easily. I have heard a lot of times where people say, oh, this species does not backbud. But as soon as I popped it into good soil, I opened up the canopy, I started to fertilize, and I started to water, pretty much everything that I ever worked with starts to backbud immediately. So absolutely, I would say so.
All right, and I see on TikTok, we actually have Charlie from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
on
Charlie.
TikTok, Charlie, I love it. Hey, Charlie.
He's on TikTok.
Yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Welcome to the
And
TikTok
I
world.
see also a friend from Slovakia. And on TikTok. That's awesome. And they're basically asking, what are you doing that for? So maybe let's just go a little bit over the process of like what you go through when you are cutting the branches on the tree.
Okay. So right now, I'm basically opening up the tree. I'm starting the process of bonsai training, which means that I go through the entire tree and I remove the foliage that is not supposed to be there. And I also clean up the dead needles. And when I say foliage that's not supposed to be there, I want to make sure that my branches are evenly staggered throughout the tree. And I want to make sure that I don't have any bar branches, which are branches that are on the same height of the exact same section of the trunk. So I want to remove one branch and keep another branch to kind of stagger it a little bit. And that's basically what I'm doing here. So first I'm cleaning up the needles, removing the old growth so the new growth can grow more easily. And then I'm opening up the canopy. And that's really the first step here.
And you also wire as you do this.
Yes, so I do need wire to open up the canopy, yes. And a lot of times, like for instance, there's a branch in here that comes out of the trunk, but then it curves all the way, almost 90 degrees to the right. And so with wire, I can correct them and make the tree look older. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I basically use wire to put the branches where I want them to be.
All right, and I see on TikTok we have somebody from Brazil.
Okay.
Love it. From France.
All right.
International. From Poland.
Okay.
On YouTube, so I love that. All right, love it. Let's see. So yeah, for you guys that are just tuning in, so this is a monthly demo that we offer usually on the third week of the month. We're doing Wednesdays now, which is our day where we release videos on YouTube. So we're just going live on Wednesday, the third Wednesday of the month. Just still make sure that you stay tuned on our social media, on our website, thebonsaisupply.com, where we post the following dates. And the way it works is that Jerome is going to be working on the tree for the next 45 to an hour. And you guys can ask questions, can have all your questions about this tree or other bonsai questions that you might have. And the finished tree is actually going for an auction, an online auction that we do on our website, thebonsaisupply.com. And you can participate for the next, once we post it, for the next 48 hours. There's a 48 hours online auction. And if you are in the United States, wanted to make sure that this is only for the United States participants at this time, you can win this tree and we can ship it to you. So if you are interested, just make sure that you visit thebonsaisupply.com today at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which will be about 2 hours from now, and you will see this tree posted and the auction will start, and you have 48 hours to bid for this tree.
Yeah, something that, if you're not familiar with stone pines or pines in general, stone pines are really cool because you can shrink down the needles very, very small, very, very easily. So much easier than like a black pine, for instance. And also the branches are very flexible on pines. The same as on juniper. So you can move really thick branches very easily without breaking them.
See another person from Brazil on YouTube. Love it. All right. Okay, another question. Hi guys, at what age should I start working with these trees? I have a few growing from seed. They are about 3 years old now, and he's from Ireland. Sounds awesome.
Okay. So stone pines, they grow very vigorously for the first 5 years, like extremely vigorous. They can grow up to like about 10 feet in just 3 years if they are grown in the ground. So if you want a larger tree, I recommend to take advantage of these first 5 years of your tree, of your seedlings, so that you have a really nice thick trunk, and then take it from there. Now in terms of like, I get this question all the time, right? At what size do I start to work on my tree? At what age? it really depends on what you want to achieve, right? So if I want this trunk to be really thick like that, like a soda can, I would not work on this tree right now. I would probably put it in the ground for, 2 to 3 years, and then the trunk swells up, and then take it out and then start my first styling. But since I want this tree to be more of like a regular sized, I would say in the United States is a regular sized tree, medium sized tree, I want to start to work on this tree now because it has the branches in place. It has a good root spread, it has everything right there. So that's why I'm starting with this tree now.
Okay. Let me see. Greetings from Germany.
Guten Abend, guten Abend.
Friend from Germany. All right, and so in the meantime, if you guys have more questions, please feel free to write it in the comments. I wanted to bring up our book. I know some of you have already pre-ordered it, and we are so thankful that you guys are supporting us. And we know you guys have been so patient about this, and there's a lot going on in the port, and everything is getting delayed. So of course, our release of our book got pushed to April. So we have a little more of waiting. However, we wanted to remind you that we are still doing every month, we are giving away mentoring sessions with Jerome. So make sure that if you already pre-order our book, go to our website, thebonsaisupply.com, and participate on our giveaway for mentoring sessions. So you can follow the instructions, put your pre-order, and you will be participating every month for these mentoring sessions until release date. So it looks like we're gonna have an extra month of that you can win these mentoring sessions. So once again, if you already pre-order, make sure you participate. And if you haven't pre-ordered it yet, that's something that we're doing for those that are being patient enough to pre-order our book on Amazon. Our book is called Freestyle Bonsai, and it's this is our super nice cover of our book, and this is the back. We're so excited for you guys to see this book. And yeah, so make sure it's on Amazon right now, Freestyle Bonsai. You can pre-order, and when you pre-order, you're participating for mentoring sessions with Jerome. And
that's me.
That's him.
If you're just tuning in.
And also mentoring sessions. Jerome is also having a study group. It's an online study group that you can join from anywhere. It's done through Zoom, and Jerome is doing it every third Sunday of the month. So it's a small group. You are able to show your tree. You guys go over your goals, and you come up with a plan that you follow through, hopefully every month with Jerome, or at least, as long as you get your result. But I really recommend it. We have it coming up this Sunday, and I know we have a couple of spots left. So if you're interested on having a group session where you guys can learn from other people's tree as well, you all have a time where we can go specifically with your tree. We talk about your tree, and then each of the members are able to do the same. So you learn from other people's trees. Just make sure to check our website, thebonsaisupply.com. It's under Learn, and then you go Study Groups. And the next one is coming up this Sunday, and it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And you can join from anywhere in the world. So I highly recommend it. That's happening next week, so check it out. And if you are more into a one-on-one session, we also have those available on our website under the tab Learn, and you can get some time with Jerome also through Zoom to talk about your tree, to talk about bonsai. So
yeah, let's do it.
All right, and after that intermission, amazing intermission, I just
you're doing a good job.
I'm gonna read some more comments. Let's see what we got here. Mari, can you mention the group study? Are they still spot for February? I think I'll be well enough to make it. If so, please hold us up. Let everyone know how great it is. Oh, John. That's so sweet. Yeah, I know you signed up for March, I believe. If you feel better for February, I can move you up. Just let me know. All right, let's see. I think Mari needs her own tree. Yes, will be fun having someone else manage question and have both of you with a tree and divide it between each other.
Okay, okay.
Oh, like a challenge, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't end up too well for me, cause I don't wire, so I'm the passive bonsai owner.
She can boss somebody around to wire.
I know how to boss the person. I'm amazing picking up pots.
Yes.
And also picking up material. Like I have a great eye for that.
Very true.
Really good at taking pictures. What else? It's just so good.
Everything.
Good at putting together a display for exhibit.
That's true. That's true. My last exhibition where I won Best Deciduous Tree, she put the display together. So I should say what we won.
Yeah, so, but for wiring, no, this is Jerome and this, yeah. And the bonsai owner who just waters the trees sometimes.
Sometimes, when I'm not here.
Let's see. You guys have worked Canary Island pines.
No.
Ooh, hello from the Canary Islands. All right.
That sounds very tropical.
That sounds fun. We have not, but
no, there's so many spine species. There's so many pine species out there. We don't know all of them.
All right.
Yet, I should say. It's our mission to get to know all of them.
Yes, let's see what else we got. Hi, how do you prune the roots of a bonsai tree? Is it safe to prune the roots of any tree in pots? I have some olive, apple, and cherry trees, but scared of making wrong pruning for the roots. Thanks.
So, you can pretty much prune all the roots, right, of all the trees, as long as they are healthy. If you're not sure what healthy roots look like, think of like angel hair spaghetti when it's cooked. That blonde, like, root structure, that's what you want. That's when you know your tree is healthy. But if you're not too sure how much you should take, just take off a little bit or watch some of our YouTube videos, right? Because we do a lot of repotting there. And I also talk about specific species, how much they like, what they like, and how I do it. So I recommend that you watch some YouTube videos for a little bit of a more lengthy explanation. And detailed, of course.
Alright, I love this comment. It's amazing. Alright, so Brandon is saying, can we go ahead and decide what kind of yellow pot Jerome is going to put this tree into?
You know what, Brandon? you know what, though?
So we know Brandon is one of the OGs.
Brandon and
an inside joke.
Brandon and I, we go way back. We go way back together. And my yellow pots. I have a love for yellow pots. However, though, I know it's not traditional, but pines, for instance, I really love englazed pots. I know it's against the bonsai law.
The bonsai police might be listening and be upset.
Yeah. I'm going to stop talking. Never mind.
But yeah, personally, for pot selection, I mean, we don't really limit our creativity to the old ways, all set ways. So, yeah, it could have been a yellow pot, love.
Hey, you know what? I mean, think about it. It would not look bad. It would not look bad. It would look sexy.
Yeah, so.
You know what? Maybe we'll put it in a yellow pot.
Now that you mention, right?
Now that you mention it. Okay, I like that too. So see, as I go through and wire the tree, I just push the branches down once they're wired. I just push them down out of the way. That way I can see more into the branch structure, and it kind of opens up the tree a little bit more for me to reach in there as well. So first step, wire all the branches. Next step, open up the tree as I go through. And once all the branches are wired, that's when I'm going to go ahead and place them. That's kind of my system. Well, I guess it's everybody's system. But you know what? It's my system.
Alright. And we have a question on TikTok that says, what age is the best to train a tree up? can you train apple trees too?
Yeah, of course. So especially since we're talking about fruiting trees, make sure that you choose an apple species that has naturally smaller leaves, such as leaves, fruits. Wow, smaller fruits, especially apple trees that the apples can get quite big. So look for like a crab apple, which has really small apples. So that would be a good apple species to turn into a bonsai. So always look for tree species that have smaller leaves or smaller needles naturally, smaller fruits and smaller flowers because they will make your job so much easier.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, hello from Norway. I'm at work and watching you guys in secret. Roy, you are the best. You are the best. We hope you don't get fired. This is awesome.
What if your boss is also watching?
Hello from Maryland. Look forward to getting your book. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You're so sweet. Thank you for ordering our book. We're so excited. We really want. We are trying to stay patient too. Every time the publisher sends us an email, we're like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna say? But yeah,
I mean,
strong.
It's gonna be worthwhile waiting for the book because it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to see it and tell us how you like it.
So the book, for those that don't know yet, this book is called Freestyle Bonsai, and our slogan is bending the rules of traditional bonsai. So of course, for you to bend rules, you have to know them first. So we do talk about the rules. We talk how we bend them. We show you pretty much, we're giving you all of our tips and tricks that we have learned over the years. And we're doing it in a very easy to understand language. From everyone, from all levels in bonsai, you should find this book really easy to understand.
Yeah.
So it will reinforce your knowledge, and I'm sure you will find something you didn't know.
And since we're bending the rules, you might see a pine in a yellow pot.
Oh, you'll have to check it out.
We don't know.
Have to check it out. But yeah, I mean, two things that I think we're the most proud of the book is the pictures. It's like step by step of how to accomplish styles with a simple material from, a wild material. So like anything, you can try to make it into that style. And then we have a resource section that pretty much has a glossary, and it has like our favorite supplies, our favorite potters. Like it's just, we have a frequently asked questions. That one actually, I really like that section too. I think it's very informative. But yeah, in general, we can't wait for you guys to check it out. All right, let's see what I got here. Okay, perfect. Oh, they're talking. Oh, Brandon is talking about our soil. Thank you, Brandon, for that awesome recommendation.
Much appreciated.
Yes, Richard. So give it a try to our bonsai soil and let the trees decide. Where
You'll be surprised.
we are pretty positive that they're gonna love it. And all right. Hi from New York City. Looks like the focus is off. Let me see. Maybe my internet is bad.
Do you have your glasses on?
I think it's the camera. Yeah. Oh, Nigel, we miss you.
Hey.
We started a little earlier today, so we get it, Nigel. How are you doing? How are you doing, Nigel? All right. Let's see.
Okie dokie.
Oh, we have our friend Bonsai by SNC. Hello. Hello to you. Let's see. Love it, love it. Hi from Italy. All right. We have people joining the party. Welcome, Francesco. Let's see. All right, so John is asking, I've seen some people online cut the leaves in half on the deciduous trees. Can you give us your take in this practice?
Yeah, I mean, so you generally cut leaves in half to, number one, slow down the growth, but also it shrinks the leaves. But that's something that you want to do later in training. So you want to make sure that all of your main branches are in place, your secondary and your tertiary branches are in place. And then when you have very, very fine ramification everywhere, that's when you would want to cut leaves in half. So it slows the tree down, the leaves come back smaller, but also when you cut the leaves in half, it lets more light into the canopy, which is detrimental because if you don't have enough light in your canopy, your branches will start to die off. And so that's very important. But that's something that, you know, you want to worry about much later down the road.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unless, of course, you have a species that has naturally larger leaves, then it's something that you want to do all the time to let some light into the canopy. But generally, it is practiced on older, more refined trees.
Awesome. And as a reminder for those that are joining us right now, this is a stone pine that Jerome is styling. If you are in the US, you can win this tree. At 8 p.m. Eastern time today is going to start the online auction on our website, thebonsai.supply.com, where you can bid to win this tree and we'll ship it to you. So yeah, that's the tea.
That's the tea.
Let me see.
Okay, people, it's getting hot.
Hello from France. Love it, love it. All right. Nigel just found. Okay, love some love for Nigel here.
Thank you, Nigel. Much love back to you. Right
Nigel,
back.
it says, when and where can I order your bonsai book? All right, Nigel. So you can order our book right now. I believe we're also in Canada already available.
Mm-hmm.
Canada, Australia, Europe.
Europe, yep.
And the United States. You guys can order at Amazon.com. Well, pre-order. And the book is gonna be released at the somewhere in April. Because I already forgot there's a new date.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and with your pre-orders, you guys are participating for mentoring sessions with Jerome. We pick winners every month. So you guys have that as an extra perk for your patients waiting for this book to come out. Let's see. Alright. See what I got here. Richard says, thanks a lot for your tip. Really appreciate it. I'm in the Philippines right now.
Oh, cool.
And I'm growing apples and cherries from seed, and I'm hoping to trade them as bonsai.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Alright, it's looking nice.
Starting to take shape. So yeah, right now I'm not really styling the tree just yet. I'm getting there. I'm still cleaning up and just see how I just push all